I'm Jimi Hendrick, and this is episode 103, Looking Presidential on Empower Your Pattern. Did you know that there are success patterns to help you to receive more? To help you enjoy and live an extraordinary life right now? Well, I'm Jimi Hendrick. I am a motivational speaker, success, confidence, and thrive coach, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a self-published author, and I'm here to give you these success patterns. Let's go. Okay, once again, it's that same week in January of 1996. I'm in Dr. Jerry Murchison's class, Features and Documentaries for Electronic Media. And he's talking about the presidential races. Okay? Now get this. He's talking in a way that's kind of like vitriolic and just reactive and all over the place. And I remember being so discouraged at the end of that first week. My buddy Kevin, who took me to the grocery store and to get a haircut, he said, you know, Jimmy, Dr. Murchison is a political hack. You just need to pay no attention to him. We know where his politics is. And so he took me to the grocery store, and he took me to a bookstore to get a book by one of my favorite radio talk show hosts. He's deceased. God rest his soul. And then he took me to get my haircut. And on the way back to the dorm, he looked at me and he said, well, Jimmy, you're looking all presidential. He's like, man, I wouldn't touch that hair till you get back to the dorm. He said, even then, I'd wait a day or two or so. Looking presidential. That was really a hot topic in the news media from January of 1996, I believe, until January 1997. And why? Well, the fact of the matter is, it was an election year. And Dr. Murchison made an issue of almost everything. Like, for instance, there's these real polite ladies that are at the entrances of the university. One particular by a fountain. And if I'm lost, I don't know where something is, they'll help me. And Dr. Murchison, he wanted to make it into a news story, a feature news story. And he said, I want you to go around and interview all the other students about the blanks in the box. I'm just saying this in a less blunt, less profane way. Because Dr. Murchison, it was no holds barred. When he was lecturing, sometimes he cursed. And so, like I said in yesterday's episode, there was one time I know he put the Lord's name in vain. And the thing is, when I met him back in November 1993, when I was getting ready to go to Texas Tech the following year, I liked and respected Dr. Murchison. I thought we were the same political ilk. But I became more and more aware of what a reactive culture we got. That's the thing. Dr. Murchison, yeah, he was a journalist. He was an accomplished a journalist. But like Kevin said, he was a political hack, a partisan. And so to the end, a lot of your journalists nowadays on both sides of the aisle, to some degrees, are political hacks and partisans. They're reactive. And they'll say, no. You go to journalism school, you become a journalist, you're supposed to be objective. Okay, that's what the ethics says. But you go over to broadcasting and they'll teach you. You're going to have a slant. So, I gotta say this. Dr. Murchison in his blankety blank and talking about election stories and drinking stories, that was a problem. But looking presidential, I got to thinking about it, because back then I wanted to be the first blind president of the United States. I wanted to be the first blind president of the United States. Of course, now I'll settle with just being the president of my own motivational corporation, selling motivational products. Because right now, politics, and don't get me wrong, I love politics, I still have an interest in politics. But I'll be honest with you, the reactive deal is a huge problem in our culture. And the news media are people that just lay it thick. Oh, they'll tell you, we got these digital sources and they're objective and blah, 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 blah. Come on. I'm going to talk about these things. I'm going to, at least a few more episodes, I'm going to expose the news media for what it really is. A huge arm in our reactive culture. We hope you enjoyed listening to the strenuous to Empower Your Pattern. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the citizenry of Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, don't sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. And by the way, please, have a blessed day. God bless you.